Hi everyone. So we are doing the From Pain to Power, the Family History Reading to DNA Father Cleanse. So if you want to follow along, we should have the newsletter with the video. And so we're going to break it down and be going through the blockages of pain. So what do we have on? I'm just going to start out from pain to power. Then we have the Miss Mecca, Maslow. This. Not really a girl, it's unisex. And as you can see, it's more like one of those glass beakers. So we're taking in the energy as it flows and washes away any blockages. If you want to follow along on the meditation to help cleanse your blockages, I have on the Miss Mecca the meditation for receiving divine universal life energy, and then to cleanse from the top to the bottom. I think it's better that way personally because Gaia, Mother Earth, has been going through a lot of pain and suffering from the collective. So I think if we are able to take it from the top down and wash away any of the stresses that would be connected as we connect to Gaia and receive Gaia's love and are able to bring it back up, we can help Gaia also along as the collective. So that's how I have done it this time. I don't always do that for my own meditations. And to be honest, for my own meditations, I don't speak out loud. So it's really difficult for me at times to be able to express everything that I'm going through a meditation, especially when I'm visualizing, because when you're visualizing, for me anyway, speaking about it kind of takes me out of it. I'm going to try to get better at it because I have a lot of different techniques that I use, and I wouldn't say they're anything that I purposely have gone and was seeking out information on how to do it. It's more like what happens to me when I go into my space, what I see. I kind of let my higher power bring me where I'm supposed to go instead of trying to lead the way and act like I know everything. So here we go. Finding the blockages of fear, suffering, confusion, oppression. And I found this. The experiences with our parents and the download of DNA. Heritage patterns from the family line flows into our second chakra from the moment of birth. Many of the emotional challenges that we deal with stem from the non-conscious impact of family patterns downloaded into our emotional system. An important part of personal development is to see the difference between our own feelings and longings as separate from the issues in our own. Sorry, I have to fix some stuff here. The second chakra cords are the way we grow into our humanity, but the many unconsciously may unconsciously hold the consciousness of how we unknowingly restrict our potential. The second chakra cords are the way we grow into our humanity, but they may unconsciously hold the consciousness of how we unknowingly restrict our potential. So they may unconsciously hold the consciousness of how we restrict. So our inner fears and challenges emotionally, psychologically, can be passed down through our DNA as an imprint. So, for example, family reactions, let's say, over time, even on a social aspect, so what we're around and hear, let's say how somebody communicates, their family, we'll just use mine. My family is very loud. They've always been very loud. We're Sicilian, and Irish, amongst others. So these are speaking loud or getting your feelings heard when, let's say, I was in an embryonic state. And if my mother was yelling or reacting in a way that would or could change my actual DNA because of the emotional environment being, or the environment being impacted in utero. But also, I mean, just the DNA stamps in general carry the sensory information, and how we react to our environment is about sensory issues. So our sensory issues, like how we feel and how we react to our environment, would be based on our senses. So if those are being infused in our DNA throughout our ancestry with, let's say, fight or flight responses to low pressure sensory because of years of having lack or oppression or any of those things. So the root chakra is for grounding. It is responsible for our primal nature, awareness of the physical vessel, flight or fight responses. The sacral chakra, it's our dwelling place within. It's for passion and pleasure and feelings, your playfulness and joy, your solar plexus, which your sacral chakra, you know, maybe because I know we have some beginners, I want to go through this a little bit. So energy, our energy fields, we all are made up of energy, right? Everything is made up of energy. And in our human bodies, we have energy fields or chakras, which are energy fields. And we have them all over our bodies, but we have 7 main chakras. So if you look on the Miss Maslow here, this seated at our root or at the base of your perineum or the base of your spinal column. Okay. This spins a red. Next, about 2 inches under your belly button, you have your sacral chakra, and this is for your emotions. 2 inches above your belly button, you'll have the solar plexus, and this is for your personal power and growth and transformation, how you see yourself. Your heart chakra is green, and it is your center of calm, unconditional love, radical self-love. And your throat chakra is blue, communication. This is also where you're able to express yourself. And then up here we have the third eye chakra. This is for your intuition, intellect, and command center. And finally we have the crown chakra, and that is your consciousness, higher self, relation to others, oneness, giving back into the world, higher states of consciousness. So when we go through experiences in our lives, they can leave blockages, or well, I like to say it's kind of like little cement particles in your chakras. So like just spots where the energy stops flowing, and they can keep getting covered if not dealt with. So the cement gets more built up and harder, and you know, it's not that your energy is not flowing, it's just not touching those specific spaces within your vortex. So we want to make sure that all of these energetic fields are flushed out and dealt with in the proper way, brought into your higher heart, released again up into the higher consciousness to heal all wounds. You can go through some of the chart that I made if you want to, and you can even hang it up. And then we have the chakra clearing and balancing sounds linked to each chakra, and all of these things will be color coded so you can kind of keep track of my thought process. And finally, I think I'm just going to end this and then do another on the Father DNA, because it's already 12 minutes and I just explained a lot about chakras. So yeah, that's what I will be doing. So we can go on and explain the story and start our coloring. Yes, so this is a way I thought, because I love painting, I love doing art. And so when we're clearing, we're going to be clearing with Mecca Maslow, Miss Mecca Maslow, or Mr. whatever you want to say. Maybe we should find a new name for her. Any thoughts? Let me know. Yeah, so I'm going to click it over to another video. Peace and love.